Alright, my name is Hiram Shelton, and this is my video on the police system in Italy. So I'm going to kind of give you a little summary on the police system, then go over some of the human rights, and then also talk about Dr. Bailey's lecture. And then I'm going to give you a negative aspect of the police system in Italy. So firstly, Italy has national police. They also have the Carabinieri, which probably didn't say that right, but basically they're more like the military, but they're like implemented within Italy they're like an armed force, but basically just to make sure that people are following rules and keeping the law. And then they also have like a financial crime investigation unit, and then they have a penitentiary police corps, which they're more over like the prisons, and then they just have their criminal justice system, which I've talked about is very much like the US. So the police in Italy, they have a solid structure, but they're not the most solid when it comes to that structure doing well. And so like Dr. Bailey's lecture, he actually gives a list of about 17 countries that he would be totally fine being policed by, like being policed in their country. And when he mentions Italy, he says for him, he wouldn't, he just, he feels like Italy's police is not good. You can't really trust it yet. And I believe he's right, but at the same time, I believe they are making progress. So I found an article, and this article talks about how an entire police station was shut down in northern Italy because of drug dealing, torture, extortion charges. And with an entire police department being shut down, obviously it shows that Italy's police is very corrupt and can be and will be for a while. And it's very easy in Italy for police to be corrupt. But it is also a great sign that an entire police station was shut down, because that means that there are higher ups in the police in Italy that are recognizing things and are doing things about it, which is always a step in the right direction. So even though it seems this is very bad, this obviously shows that Italy police cannot be trusted. At the same time, it shows there are higher ups that can be trusted, that are trying to implement the right things, that are trying to make the structure of Italy's police, whether it's, the military kind of looking police, or the just the national police, or their city police, they have a desire to make it correct, and so steps in the right direction are being made, and that also gets into like the human rights. All the countries in the world are constantly making more and more human rights. They're doing better, just overall. Some aren't, but overall many are, and Italy is definitely one of those. And I really think they're doing well. I think will continue to get better. They will continue to make articles in their constitution that will stand for human rights, and will push their police to be better. And yeah, that's really just kind of the police system and how things are for the police in Italy.